chase. 405 is the freeway, slanging my, banging my, swinging my coupe. DeVille, scoop, DeVille, like that, right back, top of the hill. Wheel in my hand with a trunk full of contraband. Swimming underwater like I'm Aquaman. I used to drink gin, I was vodka, man. Boss dog is a baller, no propaganda. Pop your band, don't try and stop the plan. I rock your land, step back and rock your man.
Yo, welcome back to Bellic in Berkeley. This time from the water, because I bought a jet ski. With this jet ski I found a really nice triangle of house robberies, being the shore house, the lighthouse, house, shop, whatever, and the fuel station house. It's the house that you see here, where I'm about to fuel this jet ski up, because it needs fuel. And in Berkeley they have nice bridges. They go up when you go with the boat automatically, so you can use this to troll some police officers maybe. And when you're in the water in Berkeley, there is some treasure somewhere. I cannot spoil it, but as you see in the top right, it will give you a nice bonus. Now, to start out this triangle robbery, we of course need a weapon and a handheld drill. And I try to use the weapon as less as possible, since I'm solo. And I always bring a slip key with me and a modified screwdriver just in case I find a car to steal. Here we go. First up is the shore house. As you see on the left is the sewer. We're gonna have a nice safe from the sewer later on, but first the robberies. This is a great place to rob with a jet ski, because if too many cops come, you can go out. If just one cop come, you can try to kill him and steal his car, and you have a nice extra payout. But in this instance, as you can see, I waited on the timer on the safe. Cops have about a minute, but nobody came. So I took out the best position on the roof and waited it out. Enjoyed the landscape. I was very lucky. This time nobody showed up, so I could just take the money and leave. But it was about to change pretty soon. And as you notice in Berkeley, we have a great fog sometimes that really helps you escape. And the nights are really dark too. And here we are. I just got another handheld drill and I was robbing the lighthouse. Now the lighthouse, not many people know you can rob it, and a lot of cops do not like to swim, especially at night. So I consider this my island. I got a little bit careless because since nobody ever came, I just didn't watch the water too well. I just started to roam around and made little mistakes like dropping off the lighthouse. Because, you know, if nobody comes, you think you're safe, you just enjoy the scenery. And I thought I had a nice triangle of safe robberies, but this was about to change. As I was shopping at Tony's, a cop appeared, and this cop seems to have a heart. We're gonna find out. Now this is Trooper. Those are the Tryhards. He's probably going around inside, or I don't know. I don't want to face him with half my health. Seems like I'm lucky. He went away. So I thought it was safe. And I still needed my tools. But as I was buying my tools, I guess he told his accomplice cop to double check. Because as I was trying to steal a car that had somebody in it, apparently, another cop came. Oh, that was a close call, but now I'm on my way to the third house, the fuel house. This one is a little bit more risky because you have to run a little bit longer, so if you have a few cops then you're gonna have issues, but in this case I was lucky again, nobody came. And at Tony's I found a nice car to steal and sell. But then, after that, things were about to change. I sold the car for a nice price and then I went back to the lighthouse. As always, I checked all the beaches for any cops maybe coming, any boats coming, whatever. But nothing here on this side and nothing on this side, at least as I can see at that moment, because I was looking in the distance. Oh, this cop! Where did he come from? I checked everything. Well, I gotta give it to him. And I did, because after like 15 lighthouse robberies, he's the first guy who actually got here. But this is not the last time we would see from him. Here in slow motion, you can see him there. Now, after this, I was never going to keep my eyes off the beach ever again. And as I was shopping at Tony's, this really nice car appeared, which I, of course, could not let go. Ah, this stupid panacook I am. I got too excited into a drift, hit the pole position and died. Nah, Tony's was a total war zone. I decided to wait a little bit till I was no longer in combat and try to shop. But there were some probably beginners that attracted way too much police. And what do you know? I was going to meet my Tryhard cop again. As we were talking, and he was like getting a little bit cocky, he was about to meet his fate and karma. How do you call it? But now I had a problem. I was still cuffed. The cop was dead, but I had no chance of getting out of the cuffs unless somebody had a lockpick. Now, I was hoping the criminals would help me, but this happened. I tried to buy lockpicks, but yeah, when you're cuffed, that plan doesn't work. So after a long while, and other people not helping me out, I decided to get away from here and at least, well, couldn't access my jet ski, so waited out a little bit. And as I was contemplating my life choices, I got bored and decided to just, well, get back in the hope that somebody would maybe uncuff me. But right at the exact moment, after like 10-15 minutes, I don't know how long, but it could have been any moment, I walked down and there he is again. The Tryhard. But this time it would turn out to go a little bit different than I expected. As he recognized me, they realized that I had nothing to do with the other guys, and they just left me here, all alone. And what do you know? Some cops actually have a heart. And they decided to let me go. Little miscommunication. But here I am, free man. Sometimes it's not about the big fights, but about the small encounters, the small moments, make it personal. That's what I like about Berkeley. But of course, if you let a criminal go, you know what's going to happen. I decided to test him out one last time. As I made my way to the lighthouse, I did another shore house robbery. Nobody came. But I had a feeling this cop was not gonna let me do this unlimited. In the meantime, I thought I was safe at Tony's to get another tool, and then this happened. I just barely made that. I am literally one shot away from death. And as I'm passing there, nice Wu-Tang graffiti, you can see that the sewers in Berkeley is huge. And it's a really nice way to do a heist and get away from the cops. I actually made a map of the sewers that I will share later. But right now it's time for the finale. As the sun rose, it's the perfect moment to do the lighthouse robbery. As you can see all the cops, if they even come clearly. And right now, I was ready for this cop. I was checking. And what do you know? There he is. Bingo. So I rushed down. And since I didn't have a weapon but a slip key, and he was such a tryhard and let me go, I was the only one in the lighthouse. I knew he knew that I was here. So I decided to do this. As I took my jet ski, he was just getting onto land, and as you can see on the left side it was a really nice close call. As you noticed, I was stupid and broke my leg on the way down from the lighthouse. Couldn't sprint anymore, so it was a pretty close call. But this just felt like the absolute victory. This guy has dazed me, cuffed me, let me go, and now I'm just gonna steal his car and drive off. Perfect. I waited a little bit for him to swim a little bit closer and enjoyed my sweet, sweet victory. A few moments later, I noticed that the officer actually has left Berkeley. But hey, now you know a nice, easy way to do some house robberies. And it's not always about the big guns and big fights, you know. Sometimes the personal things are cool too. Well, next episodes we're gonna step it up a little bit more. And eventually you'll see me end up in the mafia family.